Most people use AI completely wrong when trying to write a book. They open ChatGPT, type, "Write me a book about leadership," and get 2,000 words of the most generic, forgettable content you have ever read. Then they give up and say AI cannot write books. They are right. AI cannot write your book. But AI can help you write your book 10 times faster than doing it alone. I wrote a 10,000-word guide on AI tools for enterprise teams in one weekend. Not by letting AI do the work, by using a specific 5-step process that keeps you in control of every idea while AI handles the heavy lifting. Here is exactly how to do it. Before we get into the process, you need to understand why most AI-assisted books turn out terrible. There are 3 mistakes almost everyone makes. Mistake number 1. No structure before writing. If you ask AI to just start writing, it will ramble. AI does not know your book's arc, your argument, or your reader. You need a detailed outline first. Think of it like building a house. You would never start laying bricks without a blueprint. Mistake number 2. Accepting the first draft. AI gives you a starting point, not a finished product. The people who publish bad AI books are the ones who never edit. The people who publish great AI books treat every AI output as a rough draft that needs their expertise layered on top. Mistake number 3. No personal voice. AI writes in a generic, safe tone. Your book needs your stories, your opinions, your specific examples from your actual experience. Without that, readers can tell in 2 paragraphs that a machine wrote it. Avoid these 3 mistakes, and you are already ahead of 90% of people trying to write with AI. Step 1 is the most important step, and most people skip it entirely. Before you touch any AI tool, spend 30 minutes doing a brain dump. Write down everything you know about your topic, not in sentences, just bullet points, key ideas, stories you want to tell, problems your reader faces, solutions you have discovered. This brain dump is your intellectual property. This is what makes your book different from every other book on the same topic. Now take that brain dump to Claude or ChatGPT. Here is the exact prompt I use. I am writing a 10,000-word book about your topic. Here are my key ideas and experiences. Paste your brain dump. Create a detailed chapter-by-chapter outline with 6 to 8 chapters. Each chapter should have 3 to 4 subsections. Include suggested word counts per chapter. The total should add up to approximately 10,000 words. AI will give you a structured outline in about 60 seconds. But here is the critical part. Do not just accept it. Read every chapter title. Read every subsection. Ask yourself, does this match what I actually want to say? Move things around. Delete sections that feel forced. Add sections AI missed. Then go back to AI with your revised outline and say, here is my updated outline. For each subsection, suggest 2 to 3 specific points I should cover and questions I should answer for the reader. Now you have a detailed roadmap. This step takes about 2 hours total, and it replaces what would normally be 2 to 3 weeks of planning. Here is where the real magic happens. Do not ask AI to write the entire book at once. That is a guaranteed way to get repetitive, shallow content. Instead, write one section at a time. For each section, use this prompt. Write a 200 to 1,500 word section about subsection topic. Here is the context. This is chapter X of a book about topic. The reader has already learned brief summary of previous chapters. The tone should be conversational but authoritative. Include specific examples and actionable advice. Avoid generic statements. The key phrase in that prompt is, "The reader has already learned." This gives AI context so it does not repeat information from earlier chapters. Without this, you will get the same definitions and explanations over and over. AI will generate each section in about 90 seconds. Here is where your expertise becomes essential. Read what AI wrote. You will notice 3 types of content. First, there will be genuinely good insights that you agree with. Keep those. Second, there will be generic filler that sounds smart but says nothing specific. Delete that and replace it with your actual experience. Third, there will be things that are close but not quite right. Edit those to match what you actually believe. For my 10,000 word book, I spent about 20 to 30 minutes editing each section. With 6 to 7 major sections, that is about 3 hours of focused editing. Compare that to the 40 to 60 hours it would take to write 10,000 words from scratch. One more tip: after editing each section, read it out loud. If any sentence sounds like it was written by a committee, rewrite it in your own voice. After writing all your sections, you have a common problem. Each chapter reads fine on its own, but the book does not flow as one connected piece. The transitions between chapters feel abrupt. Here is how to fix that. Take your completed draft and give it to AI with this prompt. Here is my complete book draft. Review it for 1. Any information that is repeated across chapters. 2. Transitions between chapters that feel abrupt. 3. Any gaps where the reader might be confused because I assumed knowledge I did not explain. 4. Inconsistencies in terminology or tone. Provide specific suggestions for each issue you find. AI is excellent at spotting these patterns across a long document. It will find repetitions you missed and gaps you did not notice. Then write proper transitions between chapters. A good transition takes the last idea of one chapter and connects it to the first idea of the next. This takes about 30 minutes for the entire book, but it makes the difference between a collection of essays and an actual book. Now your book has content and flow. Time to polish. First pass. Ask AI to proofread for grammar, spelling, and punctuation. Simple but important. Second pass. Ask AI to check your reading level. Use this prompt. Analyze the reading level of this text. Identify any sentences that are unnecessarily complex or any jargon that is not explained. Suggest simpler alternatives. Most nonfiction should target an 8th to 10th grade reading level. Not because your readers are not smart, but because clear writing respects their time. Third pass. This one is on you, not AI. Read the entire book from start to finish as if you are your target reader. Every time you feel bored, mark that section. Every time you think, so what, mark that section. Then fix those sections by adding a concrete example, a story, or cutting the fluff entirely. This editing process takes about 2 to 3 hours. In traditional book writing, editing alone can take weeks. Your book is written and edited. Now format it for publishing. For a PDF or ebook, you can ask AI to generate your table of contents, chapter headers, and page breaks. Tools like Google Docs or Notion work fine for simple formatting. If you want to publish on Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing, the formatting requirements are specific. Ask AI to format your manuscript according to KDP guidelines. It knows exactly what margins, fonts, and file types are required. For a cover, you can use AI image generation tools or hire a designer on Fiverr for $20 to $50. Do not skip the cover. People absolutely judge books by their covers. Let me add up the time. Brain dump and outline, 2 hours. Writing and editing sections, 3 hours. Connecting and flow, 30 minutes. Polish and proofread, 2 to 3 hours. Formatting, 1 hour. That is 8 to 9 hours of focused work. You can do that in a single weekend. Compare that to the traditional timeline. Research and outline, 2 to 3 weeks. Writing, 2 to 3 months. Editing, 2 to 4 weeks. Total, 3 to 5 months minimum. The book is still your book. Your ideas, your experience, your voice. AI just removed the blank page problem and handled the mechanical parts of writing. If this was helpful, subscribe. I am going to make a follow-up video where I actually walk through this entire process on screen, writing a book chapter in real time, so you can see exactly how I prompt and edit. Drop a comment with the topic you would write your book about. I read every single one.